Hey, what's up everyone? This is Snackbox. Hope you all are having an amazing day. Guys, in today's video, we're going to talk about Siege, and we are facing a clan that is very well known to us. We have been in the same cluster, and it is OC Phoenix. Some of you might know Grim Reaper that is in this clan. He's also an official content creator. Shout out to Grim Reaper. There he goes. And yeah, so my clan asked me to do the first attack on post 2 right here. That's why I'm going to record this. I also asked all my clanmates to record their fights on their offenses so I can show you guys some content right there, right? It's pretty interesting. So we have on post 2 Shaper here with only force post, right? And then we have Theodosia. Luckily, no blessing, so that's cool. Then we have a lightning cage, 5-star Freya. Then we have an Empress with lightning cage as well, and then a Laz. So yeah, pretty interesting. I'm gonna try to bomb this, and yeah. So let's rebuild the champions that I want to use, and then we're gonna see if it works or not. All right, this should work. So the way I'm gonna do it is have our base, right? We have a speed aura here, and we're gonna use Empress to strip the block buffs if there are any. Hopefully it works. And if that doesn't work, we also have Galathier that can strip. So that's gonna be another chance to strip the buffs if there are any block debuffs. And then we're gonna have Nishak as well here, you know, to place the bombs once the block debuffs, if there are any, are removed. So that's kind of like the strategy here. I also made Amber's faster. He's not really here to nuke, right? I just want him to be faster than Nishak so he can strip those buffs, right? All right, so let's try to do this. Let's see if it works. Okay, so Freya definitely has the block debuffs and she can cleanse. So that is something we have to get rid of. And as you can see, there are already 2 lightning cage stacks. So let's try to strip them with Galathier as well. Hopefully that works. Okay, that didn't work, but let's try the A3 from Empress. And that didn't work as well. So that is kind of unfortunate. Now Freya is going to take a turn as well. And that is not good. She's going to cleanse. But our base is going to take a turn again. Now let's see. All right, so they have block damage up. It's a little bit tricky now, but I can stun them. Just Freya not. Now I'm going to try to fear, I guess. Let's try to fear. Okay. Do this. I guess theoretically we could swap HP with Theodosia. And I'm gonna try to block Revive Empress. Okay, that didn't work. I think we can force Alas to attack the Nishak, and that way get the petrification on him. So let's try that. So he didn't get the petrification. All right. All right, now he got it. Okay. It's you know, we're gonna get there, I guess. Hopefully. So let's yeah, I'm not gonna use the A2 here. I'm gonna use the A1. I do have to swap forms with our base. All right, all right. Whew, that was close. It's a lot of counterattacks here. Yeah, I think that's a wrap. I think I have to retry this again. Maybe I can. Oh yeah, I can swap forms and revive actually. So that's a good thing. Uh, let's actually heal first. I want to heal first. Now I can revive, I guess. All right. Let's put up the continuous heal. Oh, I can't, but I can decrease the turn meter. At least that worked. I'm gonna use the A1 on Freya because yeah, maybe I should have done it on her, but it is what it is. It's okay. Ooh, that's not good. I think I'm gonna lose this actually. All right, let's try. I mean, I can get the revive back maybe. Oh, she died. Okay. Ooh, that's a close one. I'm gonna win this just by Galathier, I guess. All right, that's it, guys. We win. Oh my god, that was close though. The lightning cage really messed this up, but in the end, the necrosis still won for us, and Galathier, just was staying alive, and that was really close, but it worked in the end. Theodosia was swapping forms, and she didn't swap back to revive, so that kind of made me win this, but it was really close. Not gonna lie, it was really, really close. The lightning cage of Freya was the reason why I couldn't bomb them. And yeah, pretty good defense. They definitely thought about the bombs, but in the end, it didn't really matter. So yeah, pretty intense fight. But we got that one out of the way. And yeah, the next one is for someone else, I guess. Also, a very interesting team. Only Void champions can be used. And yeah, I'm pretty curious to see who's going to beat that, but we'll see. All right, guys, we got 30 minutes left on the siege. You already saw my fight, right, on pause 2. And yeah, it's looking pretty good. We are leading, and they didn't manage to take down the stronghold. I don't know if they gave up or not, but I definitely tried, and I gotta give it to them. At least they tried. Many other clans are just giving up and start tanking immediately, but they put up a fight at least and tried, and I respect that. And we all do in Conquest, right? So GG's. Now, we actually had some hiccups. Our offense wasn't as coordinated as it usually is. We definitely had some mistakes here and there that happened, but eventually, we got there in the end. Took down the stronghold, worked our way to the mana shrines. We didn't take the other mana shrine 1 yet because it's not needed, right? So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So I have a video of this fight right here from Fabi, and it's a pretty interesting defense, right? With Theodosia, Carnage, Vulcanos, and Nail. But he did that very well. So let's take a look. All right, so he went in with Ashnar, which was kind of the key champion here because he's pretty much, making those HP burns from Vulcanos useless. And therefore, he was able to keep up the stone skin and not get poisoned on everyone. And yeah, it was pretty much quick work with Ashnar. He's definitely a hard counter for Vulcanos, right? And yeah, that was pretty much end of this story. Theodosia was actually pretty tanky, as well as Vulcanos. But yeah, didn't really matter at that point, It was he was just taking them down slowly, and yeah, that was about it. I think this Theodosia even had a what's it called, Exhibias, because there were no critical hits in the end, and yeah, pretty nice. Then I have another fight on a stronghold. This one right here from Real Big Fish. Also took him one try, so let's take a look. Here we go. So he went in with a Galathier, Commodus, Arbase, Nail. He just bombed these guys basically, but you know the crazy part about this is that none of these champions have stone skins, so a Calvalax would pretty much just solo this whole team, right? So this is kind of the thing, I say it every time I do a Siege video. Put stone skin on your champions, or at least have immunity on them, because, you know, one Calvalax and the whole thing is defeated. So yeah, keep that in mind. And yeah, just swap with Commodus, bombed them, and that was end of the story. Actually, Sippy resisted. Kind of interesting, but it doesn't really matter. Luckily, he blocked the active skills here. But yeah, it is what it is. In the end, he got it done. Got the win secured. Then I have another fight on the stronghold right here from John. And this is probably one of the strongest comp for offense, because it just deletes teams like this, right? So let's take a look. Stock to ignore the block damage, Vulcanos to put up the HP burns, Nail for poisons, and you know the team just basically kills themselves, right? Just by buffing, because all of the debuffs are ignoring block damage, which is kind of interesting. And there we go. All of them dead. This is pretty crazy. Let's speed it up a little bit. I put the 2x is actually on recorded on 1x. Oh, he put it on 2x in the end. But yeah, nothing the defense can do here. You know, they just kill themselves basically by buffing up. And yeah, pretty much end of the story. Another pretty interesting offense team right here is this one from Geralt with Leonardo, Raphael, Mikey, and Donnie. Yeah, pretty interesting. He went in with the turtles. Unfortunately, he didn't record. He didn't think about it. But I would love to see that. And yeah, just a little fun team that he used. But yeah, it worked, right? Pretty amazing. Now I have another one from the Mana Shrine 2, where we worked our way towards after we took down the stronghold. Then the, reflect damage was gone, and those teams were easier. We worked our way up, towards the defense tower, post 16, then Mana Shrine 2. And here I have another fight recorded from Fabi, and let's see. I mean, he went in with a stock, and Ashnar again, HP burn from Gizmag, and Ashnar, it will ignore the block damage from Nyame, and yeah, that's pretty much his strategy right there, right? So let's see, block damage is up, but it doesn't matter. We are ignoring the block damage because of stock's passive. Let's speed this up a little bit. It's also on 1x. Oh, now I put it on 2x. And yeah, easy peasy. Nice is kind of, a little bit annoying here, but it also doesn't really matter. He has the revive on death on everybody. Somehow Nice is not getting petrification. Now he did actually, but yeah. He's pretty tanky. Very, very tanky. Got the revive on death from our base too. Kind of annoying. There we go. Got him killed. He was revived from the revive on death. And now it's just killing him. I think he has CBS too. He's not getting any crits. But yeah, didn't matter. GG's. So yeah, that's all the fights that I have recorded. We have 18 minutes more to go. let's take a look at our map. So they first started here at post 2, which they beat with the first try, but then they kind of got stuck here on this Ogren post, and then they started on post 3 and worked their way up towards defense tower 3, defense tower 5, and here they had big problems with this defense. Right here, a lot of tries, a lot of scrolls were used right there, and then they started taking down some stronghold defenses, but you know, weren't able to take down the whole thing. There's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 defenses up, and I don't think they're gonna take it down. So they decided to take some other posts here and there, magic towers, defense towers. But yeah, none of it matters if you don't take down the stronghold. You are not able to win, right? You need to take down the stronghold to win. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. GG to OC Phoenix. I have to say it was not our best performance. We definitely did better and did some mistakes here and there. I think the communication could have been a little bit better for the attacks. But yeah, it is what it is. We still got the W. So yeah, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, please hit the like button. It really goes a long way. Also subscribe to the channel if you want to see more raid content. The YouTube algorithm's gonna suggest you a video that you might like right here, and see you in the next one.